This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
Right now, we have a redshirt freshman out of Glendale, Wisconsin, who's proving he is one of the best, if not the best, 184-pound wrestlers in the country. Last year, 184-pounder Parker Keckeisen made the most of his redshirt freshman season, posting a 16-win to just 1-loss record while grabbing 15 bonus point victories. His lone loss was a 1-point setback to a national qualifier. He was the champion at the Harold Nichols Open, the Buena Vista Open, and the Loras College Open, recording 7 major decision victories, 6 tech falls, and 1 pin. Then, the pandemic hit, and he was forced to get unique with his training as the student-athletes were not allowed on campus. But Parker wanted to make sure he was prepared for the upcoming wrestling season.
My motivation this offseason was just, I don't know, I just love being on the mat. So, like, if I'm not on the mat, probably every day, like, I don't know, I'm just, like, feel like there's something missing. So we created, like, a garage. We garaged in, we had a mat, we had a bag that we could hit, so that was pretty fun.
I mean, the level of time and effort that he puts in is second to none. I mean, and when you say, you talk about guys being committed, like true commitment in trying to be great. And then, we got another guy in that weight class, Keegan Moore, that beat him in a wrestle off. And these guys are going to be battling, but what that battle's going to do is it's going to elevate both those guys. And Parker, he's handled that well, and it shows me a lot about an individual, because hey, there's disappointment. There's going to be disappointment. You're going to lose a match. You're going to have an injury. You're going to get a national tournament taken away from you. How do you move forward from it? And man, that guy works his tail off, and is a mat. I mean, just loves being on the mat.
In his first season wearing the Panther singlet, Parker has been dominant at the 184-pound weight class. Last weekend, he secured a 13-2 major decision over Belshea of Arizona State, and then hours later picked up the 4-3 win over the 6th-ranked wrestler in the country, Cole Bray of Iowa State. Keckeisen was named the Big 12 Wrestler of the Week on February 2nd, and will take his undefeated 9-0 record to Tulsa, Oklahoma for the Big 12 Championships March 6th and 7th.
Parker's a huge leader on this team. He's always pushing to be the guy to beat, like whether it's on runs or lifts or whatever. He's always up in the tempo. He's always wanting to win. He's very competitive. Like we play in Mario Kart or ping pong or whatever, he always wants to win. So that's a great characteristic to have for him. And he just pushes me to be a better person and a better training partner in and outside the room.
To me, he's one of the guys that sets the pace as far as the level of focus, energy, effort that is going to be put in. And in this summer when he had time away or time off or time where coach couldn't be over, man, he was one of those guys. I know he was doing what he needed to do and doing it at an incredibly high level. I think to me it's a great thing that we have. There's some weights where we have 2 guys that that's what they're going to do to each other. And to me that bodes very well for us. It bodes well for him, but also just the type of kid he is and the character that he has, and that he's, as a freshman, he's a leader on our team.